Greetings and welcome to video number 17. I have a brand new car model for today's video, and here it is. As you can see on the box, it is the Bugatti Divo. I'm going to do the unboxing, tell you about the car, and then look around the car model. Something's holding it in. I can already tell this is a very good model, I think. Detail looks very good. Yes, inner screws. Okay, I just remembered this is not video number 17, this is number 16. I apologize. I'll put that typo up there. We are... Of course, we still have our little plastic thingies holding the doors closed, and the doors do open on this. I don't know how well yet, but we're about to find out. And the hood does open, that's why this tape is here. Okay. Well, there you have it. The unboxing was quite simple, but time to get into this. So, some quick facts about the Bugatti Divo. It is made by Bugatti, obviously. It is a few-off. There are only 40 of them in real life. This is based off the Bugatti Chiron. This thing is powered by a beastly 8-liter W16 quad turbocharged engine. This is the base spec showcasing of the Divo. These are colored tires, I believe. Very cool. You don't see that in a lot of cars. But let's get into the car model itself. As usual, starting with the front. Up in the front, we have very distinct design. Starting with possibly the most notable feature is the big horseshoe-shaped grille that Bugatti always uses. My favorite part are the headlights. This big shape all wrapping over the actual headlights, and that slit right there, and up to the fender, that's the daytime running lights. They do a cool display. I can't show it, but when you approach and unlock the car, they light up in a fancy, do a little display to welcome you to your Bugatti Divo. I forgot to mention the price. This thing, base price is $8 million, but with the options you get for coloring, materials, and customizations, plus rarity, it'll easily top $10 million, if not more. Anyway, the horseshoe grille is big air intake, and then we have these huge air intakes here. We have all sorts of aerodynamics, these fins in the front splitter, and these, I want to say nostrils, I guess, that are also air intakes. Then air intakes on the hood that go into the fender, along with these air fins right there. The front does open, I do believe. We can, yeah, pretty much like the Chiron. Also like the Chiron, it's pretty small, but good amount of size. You can store some cool stuff in there. I think it's about the same size, but wrong shape maybe. There's not a lot of information on the Divo because it is so rare and expensive and exclusive. On the side, of course, the wheels, printed tire, colored tire, very cool. It's hard to see, but the brake caliper and brake discs are disconnected, and the brake disc spins with the wheel. Pretty cool. Black brake caliper with Bugatti printed on it. However, it is misaligned. It's supposed to be up a little bit, angled this way, I do believe, rather than just straight this way and there. The side skirt is huge. It's this whole thing right here, all this textured carbon fiber plastic, and this big air intake array thing right here, very big. This is also a fin that's sticking out from the door, so a bunch of air comes in through there, like a lot of air. Then here's the classic Bugatti line going from the middle of the door up over the oil cap. That's not the gas cap. I'll get to that in a minute. And over the door. This is a big air intake right here. Lots of air intakes here and here on the side because, again, huge engine, W16, it needs a lot of air. The rear wheel is the same except the brake caliper is a little brake caliper facing straight this way, rather than the way it's supposed to. I forget, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be facing this way. Same thing with the brake discs, it's also separated. And as usual with these cars, the rear wheel is a lot wider than the front wheel. And while we're here, the whole undercarriage is carbon fiber textured plastic. Also, while we're here, and I forgot to mention, this is a scale 1/18, as you can probably tell. But yes, this is the oil cap with Divo printed on it. The gas cap is on this side, also with Divo printed on it. Other than that, it's the same thing. Moving on to the back, we have a lot of awesomeness to look at. But very wide, which just adds to the whole thing. These red pieces, that is not the entire rear light decal. It's supposed to be all these little plastic fins that's very hard to see. Right there, these fins sticking out. Like, there's a pattern of them that some of them are the lights and some of them are just black carbon fiber plastic on the real car. Again, that also do a nice display when you walk up to your Divo and unlock it. We have lots of air vents around, humongous rear diffuser. The exhausts are all up, closer to the middle and scrunched up side, except for these two things right here. They're extra exhausts from the huge engine. They can't all fit in this array. Yeah, huge rear diffuser that goes up under the car right here. These big fins. I love the blue details around here. That is the Divo print right there, along with Bugatti here on the top. That is in silver, not blue. But as I pointed out before, there's a huge rear wing. All of it is textured carbon fiber plastic. This whole rear diffuser around the brake light, rear lights is also carbon fiber textured plastic, and the whole rear diffuser and underskirt there. The brake light is here on the end of this fin, a little red piece, a little hard to see. Up here, this is the, engine. That's all you can get of the engine. You cannot open this at all. The only way for this to open is to send it to the dealership if it has a problem, and in the certified mechanics, use special tools to take this off. That is why the oil cap is out here, because, well, you can't access it through the engine because you can't open it. So they put the oil on this side, the gas on this side. The whole roof right here is also more texture, carbon fiber textured plastic with a big air intake and a nice blue stripe running all the way across. Also, this carbon fiber runs up here and over. Very nice, intricate design. And this whole area is exposed, so on the real car you can reach your hand in there and touch the engine block yourself. However, I don't recommend doing that after the car has been running or is still running. It probably will be quite hot. Next up on the interior, it's quite cool. However, the strange thing is, usually on these supercars or hypercars, the door handle is tucked away or hidden, or it's like a special button on the steering wheel or tucked away in the fins. But on Bugattis, there's usually a door handle. On the Bugatti Chiron and Veyron, they're just regular door handles. On this car, of course it doesn't work on the model, but it's this little thing right there. It's just like an electronic button thing. You pull it back against this fin right here, and it electronically unlocks and opens the door. Before we get in, one last thing I forgot to point out. The mirror is reflective. Still pretty cool. To open it, of course, you just reach your finger in here and pop it open. Same thing on the other side, because these models don't have windows. Now, they don't open a lot, so we cannot see a whole lot of the inside, but what we can see is quite cool. Now, there's one cool thing about the Divo that makes it stand out. This side of the car is light blue with dark blue and black accents. Pretty cool. However, it is separated in the middle by the Bugatti curve that goes all the way up and around the front of the car. It aligns with this silver line on the dashboard. And one side of the car, as you can kind of tell, is this light blue, but the other side is the opposite. It's like a black with light blue accents. Very, very cool. Divided down the middle by the Bugatti curve. On the interior, standard Bugatti awesomeness. No big screen, telemetry, or infotainment system. The only screens is really like the speedometers and stuff. The interior, other than like the dual color tone and more special materials, is pretty much the same as the Bugatti Chiron. This car model costed me around $50, rounding up a few bucks. So it's fairly affordable, and for the price, it's very, very good bargain. You get a lot of awesomeness with this Bugatti Divo Scale 118 model. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I shall return.